Yo boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie and welcome to this video where we're going to talk about this man in front of my face right now on the screen, Jesus Ferreira. Now very recently this boy was suggested to me because we needed some North American talent in our Villarreal save. The young 19-year-old from the States was recommended to me by Kev and I thought we'll give it a go. 68 rated, 19 years of age. It'll be alright. I just need to fill the quota. I need to fill my North American quota and this guy will fit that. 1.5 years later he turned out to be the superstar of the series, and unfortunately we lost him on a release clause. But today we are going to bring him to you. We're going to show him what he can do. We're also going to see how he grows, because I don't actually know what he grows beyond 1.5 seasons using him. I think he can grow pretty well. He does start at 68 rated overall, but do not let that fool you, because he improves very quickly. Now, his biggest selling point probably does have to be his price point. For his price point, he's very good. He could play CM, cam, or striker. I recommend just play him cam or striker. I played him up top the entire time in a 2, and he was absolutely superb. Honestly, one of my favorite players I've used. Now, no, you're not going to get the next Mbappe here. It's not the next Neymar, the next Messi. No. But this guy cost 3.85 million. This is absolutely dirt cheap, and that's in euros. So in pounds, you know, that's less, because that's how it works. Only 7k wages on the budget as well. Now, I imagine that the majority of teams that you're probably going to take over and manage, especially at this stage of FIFA, this guy should be available. And he should be the first player you sign if you need a striker. Trust me, I'm telling you, sign this guy now. What we're going to do here is put him in this Lille team. It's the save I loaded up to show you what teams you should be managing. We're going to put him in the team. We're going to sim forward, and we're just going to see how he grows. And that's how this episode's going to go. So we'll see. I mean, I might have to make some changes to the squad as we go along in terms of bringing players in, because contracts will run out, so on and so forth, as we go through the seasons. And hopefully we don't get sacked and Lille actually do very well. But I'm going to show you today how well he grows, and this is going to be pure simulation. So I'm not going to be playing him personally myself, which I imagine if you did, he would get even better, because if you use him and he performs better, he grows better. You know, basic. Now I'm going to sim forward as far as it takes to see his full potential, and we'll see how good he is at the end of this first season, second season, third season, fourth season. First season, done and dusted. We managed to finish third, but let's see how Jesus Ferreira got on in his first season at the club. PSG finished top with 99 points. Right, so Jesus Ferreira went up 4 from 68 to 72 rated. Now, I must admit, I did check halfway through, they weren't playing him. I had to sell Timothy Weah, and I also had to just quick sim some of the games to actually get him more game time. They didn't seem to be playing him, so he's played a little bit towards the end of the season, a lot more when I took control. If you'd have played him all season, I think you could have got him up maybe even 6, so 74 rated at this stage. That's a massive rise in season number 1 for Jesus Ferreira. Let's see how he gets on in season number 2, though. I will make some more transfers where hopefully I force my assistant into playing him even more. At this point, we decided to skip forward 2 seasons, boys, because for some strange reason, the assistant decided he wanted to play Burak Yilmaz last season. He was 72 rated as well, but he's gone now. So basically, if you're ever going to do something like this, you need to do it where there's nobody else who's going to play in the role apart from that player. Because he was lower rated at the start of the season than Yilmaz, they played Yilmaz for the majority of the season. So, unfortunately, the first 2 seasons of his progression, which is probably where you're going to see the most early progression, he didn't play that much football. Now, we reached 76 in the space of a season with him in the Villarreal save. So, we know he can grow quicker if you personally use him and get a good game time out of him. But he's had a good season this time round. If we do take a cheeky look at the stats, even in the simulation, 58 games played, 19 goals, 1 assist, involved in 15 clean sheets. He's not as good as some of the other players in the squad, but he's starting to grow. So I'm expecting now as the seasons go on that we see a little bit more growth, and I'm hoping that we can get him up to the 80-odd rating mark. I genuinely do believe you can do it way quicker if you play him those first 2 seasons. It's a shame that the assistant didn't play it, and I can't sit down and play every game, of course, for this kind of simulation. So we will go on a little bit more. We did win the league. To be honest with you, this has turned into a bit of a mini rebuild, and the squad we've built is a beastly squad, man. It's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, it's really a very good team. I played 1 match in the Europa League because we nearly got sacked. We were going to be knocked out in the sorry, not the Europa League, the Champions League qualifying round. We were going to be knocked out, so I played 1 game, and this team is very good. But yeah, we'll go forward another season, maybe 2, and just see how he progresses. Again, this is under simulation. If you use him, you're going to get way more progression way quicker unfortunately, he didn't get played in those first 2 seasons, really, of the sim. I know this is a video about Jesus Ferreira, but holy moly. Jonathan David has just had a transfer bid of 180 million euros from PSG. He's valued at 126 million euros. He's still only on 28.5 thousand a week. Wow, he's a special player if you pick him up early on in a career mode. Wow. Boys, we've gone forward another season and it's been an absolute madness. We've won the league without losing a game. We drew 4 and we won 34. I didn't even change that much to the squad. We also won the Europa League, scoring 102 goals. Maybe in the simulation, there's certain formations that are going to do better for you. We changed to 4-4-2. I barely changed the squad, lads. We changed to 4-4-2. This is the result. So I'm excited now to see how well Ferreira's done. He's gone up another 2 as expected. That's what we thought was going to happen, that he's going to go up 2 every season with this simulation. That's what it feels like is going to be the scenario. I imagine next season will be the same case, 2 again. I reckon even if you didn't play him in the simulation, you could probably get him up to about 86 because players seem to continue to grow as long as they're playing. He played quite a bit this time round out. This is the best goal scoring record he's had since being at the club. Again, pretty disappointing though. Nothing that we really managed to achieve when using him with Villarreal. So on my recommendation, if you were playing a simulated kind of save, I probably wouldn't sign Jesus Ferreira. If you're using him, if you're going to actually play with him, sign him. Like I say, we got him to go up, I think, 6 ratings in 1 season while using him. He did also score 30 plus goals that season, but he was a joy to use. So I would recommend more than anything to use him. But again, for what, 3.8 million, he's already 80 rated here at the age of 24. That's not bad, is it? He's done pretty decently. There's no point me going on any further. I was going to go until he's 25, but I pretty much guarantee you he will go up to again. Maybe it's the simulation. Players maybe don't go up as much with a simulation. We've seen with most players, they've had a steady incline of 1 or 2 every single season. Angel Gomez, by the way. This Lille team, honestly, I said it in the video, if you want to do a team, do this Lille squad. It's blown my mind how good this team is. We've still got a lot of players that they had at the start, and they've just grown ridiculously. But yeah, what I would say is when you do sim, you're probably only going to see growth of 2, 3. I haven't seen any more than 3 growth or 4 growth on simulation, and 9 times out of 10 it's been 2. So I would recommend, if you're going to sign him, play him. But that's going to be it for this one. Nice little change to an episode. It's good to see what happens when you're using these kind of players. It's what I wanted to do because after using him, I was really impressed. And then after doing the simulation, I was a bit like, FIFA also has a bit of an issue with doing what you've told it to do. I set up a starting 11 that I wanted it to play, I would imagine, the majority of the time. And for the first 2 seasons, it kind of ignored Jesus Ferreira for Yilmaz, who was rated only 2 above Ferreira in the second season, but it still favoured Yilmaz. So that's the unfortunate side effect about the simulation. Maybe we'd see him at about 84 at this stage if it weren't for those first 2 seasons. But anyway, boys, that's been it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe. Also, smash the like button. This took way longer than you would expect it to take. I did not expect it to take that long to simulate through these seasons. This has taken me the best part of a day to do it, but I'm glad we did it. It was cool to see the results. Take it easy, hydrate, although it's not as warm as it used to be. And I'll see you in the next one. Check out the Villarreal series on the channel. Also, if you're looking for teams to manage, check out that video as well.